Hey, Popcorn, how you doing, bud? Welcome to a stream. I feel like I haven't been around in a year. Yeah, good to have you here, brother. Let's see here. I'm still getting situated. Hello, the Bolt194. How you doing? And hello to Blue Happy Scrap. So we got 4 watching so far. Good to have you all here. Sorry it's been so long. Friggin' A. My lighting's not quite where I like it. Let's see here. I can fix this. Hey, Travis, how you doing, bud? There we go. That's better. Good to see you all here. Good to see you guys. It feels like it's been forever. Skip's kind of rolling right now, and it's been forever since I've done a stream, so this kind of gives me an excuse to say hello to you guys. Now that Skip's kind of coming in, that's why there's a question mark on the title. Travis Chapin says, still kicking, how are you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Popcorn, good as you, good and you. Awesome from Blue Happy Scrap. Bolt says I was just hearing a little Detroit, Alabama. There's a Detroit, Alabama. Bolt194 says Pacific Coast, Santa Cruz Mountains. Hello to UDX267. How you doing, bud? Good to have you all here. Like I said, it feels like it's been a year since I've done a stream, and just as long since I talked on the CB. Long time, no CB, everybody. Long time, no CB. Got a nice green bowl here, just in case shit goes astray. But I'm working on this one right now. It's about half done. Let's see if anybody can even freaking hear this walkie-talkie of mine. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Come on. Anyway, Bolt194 says Detroit, Alabama is right in the Alabama-Mississippi state line. Okay. Never heard of Detroit, but that's cool, man. Do they build cars there, too? Yeah, bad joke. I know. I'm a little rusty, everybody, and I'm not too witty. Not too witty at all. All right. Well, we'll keep doing some shout outs here. Remember, recalibrate and modulate. Properly modulate. Recalibrate to properly modulate. Whew. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it. Travis says, I like the new sign for the video gates. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I just made that the other day. Popcorn913 says that is where 000 drip 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 is from, Detroit, Alabama. Right on. Right on, right on. Well, of course the skip slowed down when I start the stream. I listen for a little bit just to see if it's worth it. I think I always wait the skip out or something. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Oh boy. I bet you guys are sorry you even subscribed to my sorry ass. I just feel like, anyway, I'll be more positive here. How about it out there? How about it out there? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Come on. Yeah, there hasn't even been any skip to, like, little bits of skip to record just to make, 2-3 minute clips for you guys. I think that's the last ones I have uploaded was Live Not Lounge or Lounge Not Live. Lounge Not Live. And those are basically just freaking skip clips. But there's not even been enough for that. It's been nothing. August has really been sucking for skip. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Let's go, Brandon. Wow. I feel like a cruel joke is being played on me. See if we can't get this in a little closer. All right, well, let's go see what's happening on AM then. A little Super Bowl for you. Well, I hope everybody's doing good out there, and sorry to see August end and September start. I don't mind September, but I absolutely freaking detest October and November. I did hear 17 when I fired it up earlier. Of course, it's not going anymore. Yeah, I hate to see August go. I don't want summer to end. Hey, Fox 250R, how you doing, man? Welcome to tonight's stream, buddy. Welcome. It's not real exciting as of yet. Hopefully the skip will pick up a little bit. I'm not going to give up on it yet, just yet. 2112, what antenna do you run? Fox 250R wants to know. I'm running a Serio GPE 27, 5/8 wave, ground plane. Fantastic antenna. There's actually a video about my antenna on my channel here. About 4 months ago I made it. So it's back a little bit in the catalog there. Fox 250R says 203 Portland waving. And the CB Lounge 2112 are waving right back at you, bro. And you're very welcome. Not a problem. Good to have you here, bro. Good to have you all here. Now, I remember I do have a Facebook group for the CB Lounge 2112, just in case you think I have disappeared or whatever. You can always go check that out. If you don't mind going to Facebook. If you hate Facebook, I totally get it. No, not a worry. But it's a good way to keep up with what's going on or what's not going on at the lounge. I also share, we also share other things, other projects. I've been putting up motorcycle pictures lately and stuff because there ain't been no CBing going on. So that's always a good place to go if there's nothing going on with the channel. See what we got here. 17, maybe can reach somebody. Maybe not. All right. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. Nope. Nope. How about it out there? How about it out there? CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. I normally don't try on Channel 6, but why the hell not? I know nobody's going to hear me. I need to warm up and practice. That's how I get to Carnegie Hall. Carnegie Hall. Practice, man, practice. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112 Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. UDX267 says, I ain't got the conditions to get to you tonight. I hear you, bro. The conditions are just been none over here. We've had no conditions. In the last hour or so is the first time I've heard the radio do anything, and it seems like forever. So, yeah, August has been really shitty for Skip. Fucking A. 28's going on somewhere. Just not in Nevada, apparently, or northern Nevada. But I also don't want to go too long without doing a stream or what have you, so people don't think I abandoned my channel. I hate having to wait around for Skip to come in, but whatever. I can't control the Skip, unfortunately. I know it's the same story every time. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Let's go, Brandon. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112 calling. Come on, come on. "267 says, yeah, we've been on an 8-day drought. Just a little bit tonight." Yeah, it's been at least 8 days over here as well. At least. At least for good Skip conditions. I think I've had a little bit. Maybe not. I can't remember when was the last video I put out. When that was. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Come on. Uh-huh. Oh, I think he's hearing me. He says he doesn't know any English. How about it out there, Skipland? How about it out there, Skipland? CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Let's go, Brandon.
Bastante fuerte, pero pues voy a tenerme que meter a estudiar porque si no, pues así como lo hago, pues
he says I'm in the United States and he has no idea what the fuck I'm saying, is what he's saying about me. He says I'm high on Reds. I'm not high on Reds, man. I don't do no lewds. Que paso, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Come on. Well, they're just not getting the point. Hey, Elvis 181, how you doing, bud? Elvis says, how about a 2112? How about a 2112? 181, land of Lincoln, waving a hand. Right on. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, dude. I was trying to go international just a second ago, but I don't speak binary or bocce, and I really don't do well with Spanish either, although I can understand some of it. But, I take that back. I am fluent in 7 million languages, including bocce, but not Spanish, unfortunately. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. We're standing by. Motherfucker. All right. Wow, this is working out well. I was all excited. My wife kept telling me, get on the stream. And I said, well, I gotta feed my bird and stuff first. Gotta take care of my responsibilities. And of course, now Skip just said, fuck you, dude. Son bitch. Yeah, my new design here, I'm liking it. And I hope you are too. Maybe someday I'll have the funds to make stickers of some type and give them to people. That's if I make it through this fucking horrible skip drought. Because who the hell wants to tune in to the CB Lounge when there's no CB to lounge around, you know? You know what I mean? Isn't that badass? See, I'm not slick like that. I'm not slick like that Wagon Master guy. Magnets are such a great idea. They're super cool. Wagon Master for the magnet. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that's what inspired me to make a little updated or maybe a little more, I don't know, fun to look at logo. I don't know. You like it better than that one? I still like the plain and simple one. I have another idea as well. But I always feel like a wannabe, even, you know, making up logos and crap. You know, and not making any videos, but I make logos. Damn, it really just died. What a bummer. This is how it's been. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. Yeah, I was here in North Carolina and a few places back there, and I heard British Columbia and I heard Idaho, and I was like, oh, sweet. Once again, Skip's a dick. Skip's a dick. Uh, 267 says that's what we need, more magnets. You got that right, brother. That's a good one. I like that. Elvis says you need to make a smoke meter. One smoke is rising. That would be cool. That would be cool. I don't know if I'm that creative. Yeah, the smoke meter, you know, is not doing too hot. Oh, not at all. Look at that. It's dead. Smoke meter's dead. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that is the problem, boys. I got a solution, though. I got that. You got to see this nug. Cool. Woo! That was a nasty ripper there. Where is this fucker? Look at these nugs. Look at those bad boys. Woo-wee. They're heavy. Man. But this one looks like a Christmas tree. I'm saving it for Christmas. I'm going to decorate it. It's our Christmas tree this year. A little early. Isn't that beautiful? That's Jack Herrera, by the way. Jack is back. Jack's been back for a little bit. Yeah, old Saucy Jack. Old Saucy Jack. Travis says, strictly for medicinal purposes only. Like me, beer. Like me, beer. That's right. Truly it is, though. Oh, see. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Here's to better skip someday. Here's an apology for my really shitty content. But thanks for sticking with the CB2112. I do appreciate it. But if you unsubscribed, I would understand that as well. So let's get that smoke meter going. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, good smoke meter. Oh, man. That's good SWR. Now, we shouldn't be having too many problems then. Whoo! Holy. Woo! All right. Well, I'm properly modulated, but I don't think Skip is. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada, with a live video gates. Come on, come on. Very, 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 very sad. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Very cruel joke. It's a very cruel joke. Oh, even the Super Bowl died. Jeez. I swear there was Skip when I started this motherfucker. Before I started it. I swear to you. I wouldn't waste your time. Not on purpose. Travis says it's all good, Reed. We still love CB Lounge. Long time. I appreciate it. Thank you. My wife keeps telling me just to go and do a stream. And I said, what? And do what when there's no Skip? And she said, I don't know. I said, maybe I'll smoke a bowl. and I said, I don't think so. I doubt anybody would watch that. But thanks for the help, honey. She's like, yeah, you could call it Smoking a Bowl at 2112. Something like that. I appreciate her input and her concern. But I really don't know what else I would do if there was no Skip, an alternative to doing a video gate show. Like 390 Wagon Master, that guy can talk and he can hold an audience for hours because he's an interesting guy and he's got a lot of information. He's really smart. And he just knows how to keep it rolling. I don't know if I got that in me. I don't know if I can survive without a prop. It's hard to say. I'm not too worried about it, but... But this is pretty sad, I gotta say. Oh boy. Doesn't anybody out there speak bocce? I haven't spoke bocce in years. I feel like I'm driving around the city looking for something that's open to go eat when I'm going around the channel like this. Nothing's open. Everything's closed, and it just gets depressing and more depressing. Damn, everything's closed so early. Oh, you either, huh? Travis says, no habla ze Deutsch. No habla ze Deutsch. Oh, shit. Well, we got 10 viewers. I do appreciate you all 10 viewers being here. That's why I put a question mark on the title, whether Skip had returned or not to the CB Lounge. It's looking pretty pathetic, I gotta say. Not looking good. So I'm gonna say the answer is no. No, Skip has not returned to the CB Lounge 2112. Not in proper form, at least. I swear last year at this time, Skip was going off. So hopefully we'll have a nice fall season of Skip, if there's even fall here. I prefer it just go straight to winter. I can't stand fall. Fall is the most depressing friggin' season there is. Hello, Big Show Radio. How you doing, bud? Big Show says, we got nothing. Howdy, Reed? We got nothing, excuse me. Howdy, Reed. Hello to that Big Show. How you doing, my bro? Big Show. Yeah, we started out with a little bit of Skip, a sprinkle of Skip, and it took a big shit. I knew I was taking my chances starting to stream today, but we got 10 viewers, and I much appreciate that. Very much so. If anything, we'll just all hang out at the lounge. I guess that's what it is about as well. Is the CB Lounge is the lounge. So You know, get your beer, get you know, get your smoke, whatever you got. Get your libations. Hang out at the lounge. CQ, CB Lounge, 2112 Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. I can't make out a word that person said. I guess I'll go by the rule that just when you think the band is dead, there's probably still somebody out there listening, waiting to hear you key up, you know what I mean? It's happened a few times where I thought it was dead and I was just goofing around and I made a call out and boom, there was somebody there. I was like, holy shit. Oh, I hear Reno, Nevada. Just barely out there. Hello, Lighting Lamps. I don't recognize that handle. Welcome to the CB Lounge 2112. Appreciate you being here. Lighting Lamps says, I just talked to Panama City, Florida from Illinois. That's a nice trip. See, that was the other, that's what I was hearing earlier before I started the stream. I was hearing Florida. I think it was Tampa Bay, but I was hearing Florida. Well, right on, Lighting Lamps. Where are you in Illinois? If you don't mind saying. Are you in the northwest suburbs of Chicago? I lived in the northwest suburbs of Chicago at one time in my life. I lived in Schaumburg, Illinois. It was very nice. I worked at Zach's Auto Supply on Gulf Road. And I delivered auto parts all over Carroll Stream and Hanover Park, Arlington Heights, Schaumburg, Elgin, all over that place. A lot of fun. Lighting Lamp says, thanks for the welcome. Polo, Illinois, 2 hours west of Chicago. Okay, right on. Appreciate it. I've never heard of Polo, Illinois. Is that out by Genoa, Illinois? Big Show says, howdy y'all. Big No Radio. Been dead for several days. Friggin' A. Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, I miss talking to everybody out there. Lighting Lamp says, by Dixon. Okay, right on. UTX6267 says, I had 1060 California earlier, but bacon frying now. Dixon, Illinois. You're Donna Dixon? I think she was married to Dan Aykroyd, or still is, maybe. Boy, that was a hot woman back in the early 80s. I think she was on Bosom Buddies. And then she was in that movie, Dr. Detroit. Which was actually my handle at one time. Because that was my favorite movie at the time. So I stole it as a freaking CB handle. I was like 14. Everybody thought I was from Detroit. I never even stepped foot in Detroit ever in my life at that point. Or yet. I've never been to Detroit in my life. I've been close to Detroit. I'd like to get back to Ohio is what I'd like to do. We're hoping this coming year. CQ, CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. Come on. CB Lounge 2112. We hear somebody out there saying Carson City. We're having a trouble getting a grip on you, but we do hear you out there saying Carson City. CB Lounge 2112. We're waving at you. Damn, I couldn't understand what he said. You guys catch that? Once again, we're having troubles hearing you out there, but we can hear you. It's just kind of a mess out there with the static and everything, but we do hear you. I wish I could understand your handle. I got shit in my ears, I think. Oh, well. Somebody's hearing me out there. No wonder my amp wasn't working right. I had it on AM mode. Let's try that again. I probably just burned that fucker up. What exactly does it do when you switch it from AM to sideband? Does it just have something to do with a relay? Hope that's all it is. That's the first time I've talked that long without realizing I didn't have it in sideband mode. But I heard it going, it just wasn't acting right. And boom, there was this button in AM. God damn it. C390 would know the answer to that one. I'm not that technically knowledgeable, I guess. Travis Chapin says Cedar Point with the bugs? Yeah, you know it. Cedar Point with the bugs. I'll just wear a helmet on the rides. Full face. Wear my motorcycle helmet. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada. CB Lounge 2112, Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. We're standing by. There we go. Man, that would suck if I broke my amp. I'd be completely fucked at that point. I don't have a dime to replace it with. Yeah, that would be sad. And I want to use my other frickin' radios. There's just been no AM at all. And I hate when I do a stream, you know, the skip's been so light altogether. I'd like to be able to switch between sideband and AM so there's at least something usually to hear. But none of my other radios have sideband with the exception of my Cobra 148, which is a great radio. But it's so friggin' off frequency in sideband mode, it's crazy. So that's why I don't use that radio at all. I hooked it up about 3 or 4 weeks ago and tried to use it on sideband. No bueno. No bueno at all. I love my Galaxy, but I do like to switch it up. Boss Hogg's fun to talk on with my Turner +3. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. CB Lounge 2112. Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. We're standing by. Ah, shoot. Well, I better properly modulate it once again and recalibrate. At least I can do that right. Nice bouquet. Very nice bouquet. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, that's proper, all right. That's proper modulation now there, boys. Travis says smoke wave ratio is good. It is. It's very good. I guess it doesn't help. It helps us get out, but it doesn't help pull in stations, obviously. I've been experimenting for a while, and I know the smoke wave ratio does not affect receive, but it does affect transmit. Where I don't even need an amplifier when I got a good smoke wave ratio. Hello, CB2112 out, hello. Uh-oh, that was really politically incorrect, wasn't it? It wasn't very nice what I just did. How dare I? How dare I? I bet I've heard a feeling. Somewhere in the world I've heard a feeling now. I feel that a feeling's has been hurt. Aw, poor feeling. Ah, boy. Remember when you could be funny and people wouldn't be offended by one's sense of humor? I find that rarer and rarer these days, in my situation at least. CBL2112. Carson City, Nevada with a live video gates. For what reason, I do not know, but we are standing by. Yeah, Travis says before people got their BVDs in a wad. Got that right. Yeah, got that right. And there's a little bit going on out there. Nothing we can do anything with. I wish I had a damn radio with extra frequencies on it. I swear I would never say that, but lately I've been kind of wanting that. But I can't find the app for it. I've been looking. I looked in Apple Store, everything. I cannot find the app for the extra frequencies to put in my radio here. Can't find that damn app. Elvis says, we've been getting bad storms here. How's the weather out there? Dry and hot. We're hovering around about the mid-90s, but we haven't had any real rain here in a good 7 or 8 months. It's drizzled a little bit over the summer, but I mean, it's been the kind of rain that just evaporates as soon as it hits the sidewalk, pretty much. With the exception of maybe one somewhat nice rainstorm we had at night about a month ago. Yeah, it sucks. We used to get good monsoon season here. That hasn't happened in years now. Travis says both of my Galaxies have extra frequencies and FM and sideband. They are loaded radios. Man, I wish I had something like that. I'm very, very happy with what I do have. Don't get me wrong. I love all the stuff I have. Very, very grateful to have it all. But that would be nice to have. I don't really give a shit about FM, but I sure would like to have the extra frequencies. As I make you listen to channel 23 of nothing. It's over with. Just get it through my head, it's over with. So the answer to tonight's title of the show, once again, has Skip returned to the CB Lounge 2112? Unfortunately, no, it hasn't. It's like a cruel joke on me. I'm getting very frustrated and very sad. I'm a very sad panda. Travis says, I've got nice equipment as well. I appreciate that, brother. And Elvis says, wow, sorry to hear about no rain. Yeah, no doubt. But, you know, I guess I live in the desert, and we're in the rain shadow of the Sierra Nevada and Carson Range mountains. But it seems like, well, we didn't really have a winter for years now, it seems like. Even though a few years ago we did have 700 inches up in Tahoe. Never down here. But it sure didn't help the drought. I think that was only a few years ago. Yeah, the drought's awful. We don't get our water from Lake Mead because we're almost 700 miles northwest of that shithole down there they call Las Vegas. No offense to anybody who lives in Las Vegas. I have authority to call it a shithole because I've lived there before and I'm a Nevadan. I have the authority to do that, or the right to. Yeah, fuck Las Vegas. But they've been getting a ton of monsoon down there. The monsoons have been really good in, you know, Vegas and Phoenix, Tucson, out into New Mexico. Yeah, it's been a really good monsoon season. And I've been enjoying watching Reed Timmer. The only other person I've ever seen with my name spelled the exact same way, R-E-E-D. But I love watching him chase the flash floods. Really cool shit. Tornado chasing's cool too, but it gets a little old. But it's good that he came out west and does the monsoon season out here in the Southwest. It's pretty cool. But I'll take no rain over tornadoes. Even though actually Nevada averages 4 tornadoes a year. Excuse me. But we have such open land in most places that it doesn't hit anywhere it's populated. But I do remember when I was young, in my teens, in Las Vegas, some guy lived like 50 miles outside of Vegas in the middle of friggin' nowhere, literally. And a tornado happened out there and wrecked his whole property. Poor guy. Could you imagine that? You're in the middle of nowhere. You think that nothing can touch you, and then a tornado just happens out of nowhere and wrecks only your shit. What a pisser. That was in the late 80s that happened. Travis says we feel the same about PA, or about Philadelphia here in PA. Most of the state hates Philly. Yeah, that's how it goes here. Las Vegas is the bastard, the redheaded stepchild. Sorry about redheaded stepchilds out there. And they take all our funds. We wind up with the shitty roads, and they wind up with all the new crap. You know, that's how it goes in, I think, most states, you know. But to hell with that place. You couldn't pay me to live there. It wasn't too bad in the 80s. That was about that was the tail end of Vegas being a decent place to actually reside, because there was a time when it wasn't so bad. And I wouldn't have mind, you know, still being there if it was like that. But we're talking mid-80s. Vegas in the mid-80s. Even the 70s. Once corporations came in and started tearing down and imploding everything, that was it for that town. And then Tupac got shot. That was it. Oh, jeez. But that is when it started becoming really violent, extra violent down there. I gotta say, around that era, around 94, 95, 96. Yeah, it's really too bad. There's a lot of neat things in that city, I gotta say. Besides the Strip. And Lake Mead is one of them. Lake Mead's a really awesome place. I loved going there as a kid and a teenager. It's pretty spooky how the stuff's, you know, emerging from the lake, even including bodies, you know, just like folklore. That was always the, you know, the folklore. Bodies in the lake. Well, it's true. Oh, I'm sorry to make you listen to this frickin' crap here. We've got 6 watching. Well, hello, 6 people. Thanks for wasting your time here at the CB Lounge 2112. It's much appreciated. Elvis says, my friend's house was hit by lightning last night, messed up a lot of electrical stuff and his CB equipment. That sucks. That's my fear. Lightning and hail. Hail's the scariest shit, man, when it comes to, you know, your vehicles. Well, everybody's safety, animals out in the pasture and your windshield and holy crap. I've been in one gnarly hailstorm in Las Vegas during monsoon, and I just had this gut feeling that something was going to happen, like big hail, and I parked my car underneath a big giant tree, and that tree protected my car completely. And everybody else's car at work got fucking fucked up, but not my car. Not that it was funny that their cars got all fucked up. I'm not laughing about that. But, man, I felt pretty smart that day, I gotta say. That was my Volkswagen Scirocco. My 1978 Scirocco. Boy, I miss that car. Travis says, I always wanted to go to Montana when I drove coast to coast. Never got the chance. Really? You want to go to Montana? I've been to Montana one time in my life, and I never want to go back. But that goes for Wyoming as well. I never want to go there ever again either. It was just not my scene. But a lot of people love Montana and that, you know, those areas up there. Too cold for me, even though it gets really cold here. Okay. I was going to spare you guys freaking listening to the freaking static here. I apologize. Let me shut this stuff down. Can't say I didn't try. Let me get this level. I gotta get a level. Ugh. Jeez. How's that? That good? Let me check my monitor. I got cottonmouth like a mofo. Bring it up a little bit. Bring it up. There we go. There we go. What are you, stoned? Okay. Travis says, I want to be there in the mountains. Yeah, the mountains in Montana are pretty kick-ass. That's why I went there to go snowboarding. I thought the snowboarding there was fantastic. I just thought the ambiance of the towns and stuff were odd, and I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable there. Not because anybody did anything to me or anything. Just, you know how you go places and you're just like, fuck, I don't like it here. I've been a few places like that. Not a whole lot. But there are some places that I've gone before, like, well, that's a hard one. Like Montana. I went to New Jersey. I didn't really care for New Jersey too much. But I know outside of the cities, New Jersey's pretty cool. And I was reluctant to go to Ohio the first time, which was only about 8 years ago or whatever. And I was so glad I did. I thought Ohio was freaking kick-ass. All right, there we go. 181 says, me and my wife went to the Smoky Mountains. That was really awesome. And seen 3 black bears. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's really cool, man. The Smoky Mountains I would love to go see. For sure. Excuse me while I try to cure this cottonmouth here. One day we'll get out there. Out there to Tennessee. I want to go to Pigeon Forge, of course. I know that's tourist hell, but that's where you got to go to Dollywood. Travis says, New Jerky, the armpit of the world. New Jerky. I got my first dog from East Rutherford, New Jersey. I flew all the way there to New York City and then crossed the river, went to East Rutherford, got my dog, and then my friend, he was from East Rutherford. He had a convertible, a big boat. I can't remember what it was now, like a Catalina or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. But we drove from East Rutherford, New Jersey, all the way back to Las Vegas, Nevada with our dogs. And that was my dog, Maggie. So he said, I have a puppy for you if you'll go with me to get my other dog and bring some stuff back in my car. And I said, no problem. You know, back when we were young and free and you can do that kind of shit. And so my friend Dave, we went down to the river. I forget what river it is. I think it's the East River or whatever. I don't know. I'm not too good with logistics out there. But I remember my friend Dave was really, really freaking drunk. And he said, oh, I'm going to dive in the river. And I thought it was the grossest idea. And he dove in and off the shore, and he hit his face on a shopping cart that was submerged underneath the water and knocked all his fucking teeth out. So he couldn't drive back to Nevada with me and the other guy, Chris. This is my friend Chris and Dave. He had to stay there and get surgery and shit. And we didn't see him for another week or so. So we were back before he even flew back. Pretty funny. But we warned him, don't jump in that river. And of course, his friend Chris knew better. That's where he's from. Apparently, that was very foolish. I don't jump in rivers and lakes and shit myself. No thanks. I did go in the ocean a few years ago. I was trying to get over my fear of that, you know, and so I smoked a fat bowl. This is in Kona, Hawaii, at White Sands Beach. More of a kind of a surfing beach, I guess. So it had pretty big waves and shit. And so I swam out past the waves to where boats were and crap, not even kind of realizing it because I was just kind of in my own world. And at that point, I realized I was really friggin' far out there. And then, boom, my mind snapped on me. I panicked. And all I could see in my mind was sharks and, you know, all that shit. And I swam for my frigging life back to shore like I was about to be eaten by something. I was so scared. All because of my, you know, all because of my mind, of course. But I did come across a big brown bear the size of a Volkswagen Bug. No friggin' joke. Up in the higher elevations, I was riding my motorcycle out to Washoe Valley. I ride my motorcycle late at night, midnight, 1, 2 in the morning sometimes in the summertime. You know, when there's nobody out there, you just got to watch for animals. Well, I was riding real high up in elevation, trying to cross over into the valley over, and I come around the corner and I'm just putting on my bike. And there's a bear in the middle of the road, and it's pitch dark out there. It's the middle of the forest, you know. There's no street lights out there and shit where people live out there. It's just dark as hell. And I about shit my pants. I remember turning my bike around and just gunning it. And all I could think about was that bear running behind me and reaching out and ripping me off the bike and eating me. And no, I wasn't baked. That's one thing I don't do. I don't ride my motorcycle baked. Definitely not. I would kill myself. Or I'd grind all my gears. I've tried it, believe me. And it's not advisable. Not for me. Some people can do it all right, though. Big Show Radio says, I grew up in Ohio and loved it. I bet. And Elvis says, I like to go to Montana. Montana. Tony Montana. Yeah, like I said, the snowboarding was really nice out there. There wasn't any Mexican food, though. Not when I went. That was, 20 years ago. Travis Chapin says, the bears are no shit. I almost hit one with a 92 Toyota 4x4 truck one time. I missed that truck. 92 is a good year, too, man. If I were to get another Toyota pickup truck, I would love to get an 88. 88 was a great year for Toyotas. Really was. But yeah, I'd love to have a SR5 4x4 88. Or even the 4Runner with a removable top. Or the MR2. The first gen MR2. I fucking love those cars so much. I would love to have one of those cars. Good luck at ever finding one of those or affording one. Just like a Scirocco. I haven't seen a Scirocco in decades. Certainly not around here. They've all rusted or been, gone to the fucking junkyard in the sky. You know how it goes. Oh, I forgot my power supply. All right. Ooh, it's so quiet in here. Holy. Excuse me. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Still got 6 viewers. Thanks for sticking with me. Got nothing better to do. Just stay with me. Hang out. We'll smoke this bowl together. See, that's what my wife kept telling me to do. Just go on make a stream and just smoke a bowl with everybody. And I said, I thought that was a funny idea. And I said, I don't think that would work. I don't think anybody really wants to watch me smoke a bowl. But what? Here you are watching me smoke a bowl. That's too funny. Yeah, Toyota trucks. Boy, they don't make them like they used to, and they don't make the small trucks anymore. They need to bring back the little trucks. The Nissan Hardbody, another truck I loved. My mom had the first run of those trucks. It was a 86 and a half, came out halfway through the year. So the first part of the year was the square body Nissan trucks. They might have even said Datsun on them still. I think maybe Nissan, they changed to Nissan. No, I think I'm wrong about that. They were Nissan with the square body style too. But I love those trucks too. And I love the bullet side Datsun trucks with this the little extra cab window, but it's, you know, nobody could fit back behind the seats. Those are really cool freaking trucks with the hooks on the bed and everything. They made really good mini trucks. Easy to lower. You could slam the shit out of those things. 181 says smoke meter. Oh yeah. Yeah, Travis says 82 was the first year for the name Nissan. Okay. Yeah, good old Datsun. I always like that name, Datsun. That's one you don't see anywhere anymore. You don't see Datsuns anywhere, do you? Remember the Datsun B210? That was like a disposable car. And apparently, those were made so good that there's still some on the road and shit. That blew my mind. And I'm talking like stock, ones that haven't been rebuilt and shit. Travis says we had an 81 Datsun diesel pickup when I was a kid. Cool little truck. Back then, diesels were not cool like they are now. You know what I mean? I bet it would be really awesome to have an 81 diesel truck now with all the diesel technology that's come along. You know, burning coal, that stupid shit. 181 says like the Ford Bronco. Oh yeah, I've had a 89 Ford Bronco. Loved it. I had to sell it so I could pay for stuff. Long story, so I don't have it anymore. And then my wife has the Bronco Sport now, 2021, and it's very cool. But it's not like the Broncos that we grew up with. That's for sure. It's definitely It's cool, but it's definitely just another SUV. There's nothing real special about it, other than it looks really nice. But I don't think the build quality is nearly like it used to be with that truck. I think that they used flimsier metal, and they didn't cover stuff that they used to cover, like inner wheel wells. There's not even plastic coverings in inner wheel wells. They're literally just open. You can see the tires. It's crazy. 267 says I had an 81 and an 83. Excuse me, I had an 81, an 83 Datsun, and a 91 Nissan. All full size since then. So are you talking about pickups or just cars and pickups or various things? 181 says my CDLs keep me from smoke meter, damn it. Ah, that sucks. That's not fair. I think it's legal in Illinois, isn't it? Even recreational, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But, it makes sense as well. But no, it doesn't make sense as well. Because you can go out and drink as much as you want, right? As long as you're not drinking and driving. But, they're not going to test you for alcohol. Oh, sorry, dude, you can't drive. You drank last week. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen. It's not fair. It definitely is not fair. I pretty much thought that by now, with the stupid situation in our government, and that's all I'll leave it at, I thought those idiots would have made it legal, nationwide by now. But no, not yet. Not that I know of. But I don't keep up with the news whatsoever. It's liberating not knowing what's going on in the world, even though it is shocking when I learn about things that happened weeks or months ago and I had no idea about it. I couldn't really give you an example right now, but like a mall shooting or something like that, something major or somewhat major that happened, and I didn't know anything about it. It's ignorance is bliss, as long as it doesn't wreck my life. And that's the only way I can deal with the nuttiness in this world anymore, is to ignore it, completely ignore it, for my own friggin' mental health. And I don't say that to be funny or anything like that. I can't control anything that happens in this world, in this country. I can only control what happens in my life. And I finally come to that realization, even though it makes me feel like a selfish person that doesn't care about my country, or that's how it makes me feel. But that's not how I am, of course. I extremely care. That's why I have to ignore it, because it causes me such fucking mental strife. I swear to God, such mental strife and anxiety that my medications don't work no more. And not just my smoke, you know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah, the world's a real friggin' bummer. A real friggin' bummer. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that tangent. I don't even know how I got there. Oh, I guess alcohol being legal, or cannabis being legal. Damn it, why'd I call it cannabis? Smoke. I hate the word cannabis. I don't know why that bugs me. It just does. Cheers. I guess cannabis, it kind of sounds pretentious to me. I don't know why. Just call it what it is. Weed, pot. I call it smoke. I call it mota. Pakalolo. That's what I call it. Big Show Radio says, gotta run, have to beat the ground with sticks, and curse in the morning. Golf. Cool, man. We'll have fun. Enjoy. Hope the weather is really nice tomorrow for you, dude. Thanks for coming by. Big Show Radio. Appreciate it, brother. Excuse me. UDX says 267 says 4x4s, referring to his Datsuns and Nissans. Very nice. Very, very nice. I wish I had brought a soda in here with me. Oh, shoot. 7:25 here at the CB Lounge. We've been going for 80 minutes. I think I'll go for a solid 90 minutes. And then I'll shut her down about 10 minutes. You guys can suffer 10 more minutes. See you later, Big Show. Have a good one, man. All right. What else? What else? Any questions, class? Any questions? Hello, students? I'd make a horrible teacher. I have trouble listening. That's my trouble. I wouldn't be able to teach. I don't think I'd have the patience. Bueller? Travis says Bueller. God, I love that movie. That's one of those movies that just doesn't ever get old. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, like it's such a quality movie, just like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That movie will never get old. It'll age gracefully. It has aged gracefully. It's a beautiful movie, actually. Uncle Buck is. Did I say Uncle Buck? I meant Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, but as well as Uncle Buck. I love John Candy. He was one of my favorites of all time. He really he was so good. Yeah, John Candy, man. Shoot. Cheers. Oh. No smoke meter though. No smoke meter. I'll just send smoke signals in Morse code. Okay. Damn, I'm hungry. Travis says, I was hanging out with a buddy from high school and we heard on the radio John Candy died. So you were in high school hanging out with a buddy from high school when you were in high school. Is that what you're saying? And we heard on the radio John Candy died. We were bummed out. No doubt about that. What year was that? Was that, I want to say it was 94. Or maybe that was Chris Farley that died in 94. Maybe John Candy was 92. You and your friend, you still know your friend that you were hanging out with that day? That's pretty cool, man. I wish I had friends like that. I have one friend like that I've known since 1988. That's current friend in my life, but that's it. I don't know anybody. I'm not friends with anybody that I was like childhood friends with. Definitely not. Wow, you still know him. That's pretty cool, bro. Yeah, I don't know any of my childhood friends anymore. I don't think. No, I take that back. What the hell am I talking about? Yes, I do. And he's on the CBL2112 Facebook group too. He was somebody I met over the CB radio. 2 people. I'm talking out of my ass. I just don't have a good memory. I take that back. I do have a friend or 2 from my childhood that I still know to this day. If you're watching, hi Jim Burgoyne and Steve Turkanian, Steve Skunkmaster, both from my hometown. So yeah, those are 2 people that I knew from the CB and I'm still friends with from my childhood, like from 85 era, 84, 85. That's a long time ago. So I take that back. I lied. And of course my wife, I've known her since we were 16, so since 1986. She's not my first wife though, because I dumped her ass in 1989, 88, into 88, 89, and I went to Chicago. And I stayed there for a little bit, and then I came back to Las Vegas, and then shortly thereafter I came up here, but yeah, we didn't meet up again for 16 more years after that, till 2006, through MySpace. Remember that? MySpace? I actually thought MySpace was pretty cool. You could customize your page with any colors you wanted. It had a lot of cool customizing options. I think MySpace was actually better than Facebook. I don't really use Facebook at all for my personal page. Of course, I have a personal page, and some of you guys are on it. But I just use it mainly for the CB Lounge group page, and that's it. I certainly don't read news or look at comments or whatever the strife that Facebook causes people in life. I don't look at those things. So Facebook doesn't cause me any strife. I use it as a simple tool for my group, and that's really about it. And to keep a corral on the small group of folks that I know in my life, which is very small. But I don't use it to communicate or anything like that on my own personal page. Very rarely. I just don't care to use the timeline and all that stuff. And people post a lot of stuff, so I don't visit their pages because they post a lot of stuff that gives me anxiety, or just dumb shit. Stuff that doesn't even need to be posted. So it's just a waste of my time. 181 says, hey, 2112, morning come early. 73 is my friend. Check, check, check. Have a good one. Elvis 181, I always appreciate you coming in, my friend. Absolutely. Have a great day tomorrow. Definitely, definitely. I'm only going to keep it going for another 4 minutes, and I'll let you guys go. Appreciate you hanging out with me, though. Absolutely. What's today? Oh, it's Tuesday. Man, I keep thinking it's Wednesday. Yeah, have a good one, 181. Thanks for coming in. And cheers to you all. Like I always say, let's hope we get some good skip conditions coming in. I'm getting rather freaking discouraged. I don't think I'm going to reach my 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer. Oh well, I guess I shouldn't sweat the load, right? I guess I shouldn't sweat it. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, it's getting hot in here. 81 degrees in the CB lounge. 81. And it's still 92 outside. Travis Chapin says, maybe try eating Skippy peanut butter to get better skip conditions. 181 says 73s to the UDX 267. Peanut butter. That's one of the, I don't like peanut butter. But I love Reese's peanut butter cups, and I like peanut butter candy. But I will not eat peanut butter itself. I don't know why. Maybe I should try it again. It's probably been 40 years since I tried to eat peanut butter. And I like peanuts, too. I'm a weirdo. I know, I'm a weirdo. Oh, shoot. I think it's done. I think it's got one more rip in it. Like I said, it's still 92 outside. Might be a good night to go for a motorcycle ride. Last year I went on 2 motorcycle rides, total of about 100 miles, because it was so friggin' smoky from all the forest fires we had throughout the entire summer last year. This year I've already gone about 600 miles, all at nighttime though. I would like to get out during the day, but it's been so friggin' hot. I have vented gear. Excuse me. So it's nice and cool if the sun's not beating down on you directly. But when it's close to 100 degrees out or whatever, riding in the daytime is no good. No fun at all. So hopefully this fall, I guess that's one good thing about fall, the end of summer, is you still get the warmer days, but they're not extremely warm, 70s. When it's in the 70s or the early 80s, the lower 80s, but mainly the mid 70s or so, that's the perfect riding temperature to wear all your gear and stuff. And I don't like to ride without any, I like to ride with all my gear. It's like not wearing a seatbelt if I don't have my, gear on. Although I do ride every once in a while when it's a night like this and I'm just going to go around the neighborhood or whatever, enjoy a nice cool breeze on my motorcycle when it's perfectly still and it's still 90 degrees at midnight. Can't beat that. That's my favorite. So I'll go ride around in, sweats and a t-shirt and a helmet and gloves and motorcycle boots. I do take a little bit of a risk, but I'm not riding on the highway or anything either. But even if there was no helmet law here, like there used to be, I would still always wear a helmet. Number one, I don't like to eat bugs. And number two, I want to ride or live to ride another day. And if you get killed because you didn't have a helmet on, man, that's kind of petty shit. You should have just put on a helmet. And I know that from experience because when I was 16, I was riding to work on my scooter. This is when I had a scooter, so it had a floorboard, and my mom always made me take my helmet with me, or made me leave with my helmet. She wouldn't let me go out the door and get on my scooter to go to work at Magic Mountain, which was like 8 miles away, and it took a while to get there without the helmet. So I would always ride down the street where she couldn't see me anymore, and I'd take it off and put it on the floorboard in between my feet and be on my merry way and ride to work. Well, this one day, I may have told this story, I hope not, but this one day, and I'll end with this story. This one day I was riding to Six Flags Magic Mountain where I was a ride operator there. Loved it. Loved working there. It was some of the best times in my entire life. It was way better than high school, that's for sure. So I was riding my scooter, and I was getting irritated by the helmet being in between my feet because I wanted to carve and shit on the road, and it just made riding more difficult. So I stopped and I put the helmet on, and I went onto the employee road, which was called Feed Mill Road. It's the back road to the employee parking area, and you enter into the park for employees in the back of Magic Mountain. And so you had this like 2 mile road. It was an old kind of a country road and two lane. And the number one rule they teach you the day they hire you at that park is don't pass motherfuckers on Feed Mill Road. It's very dangerous. Well, someone passed me on Feed Mill Road as I was making my 35 miles an hour, up the road going as fast as I can. And they came into my lane and they forced me off the shoulder. And once my front wheel came off the road, I was into the sand, into the soft. I went down a bank or a hillside, which went into a wash that was covered in boulders and shit. And I smacked a boulder with my shoulder and I split my helmet wide open. Gave me a concussion, but I didn't get any lacerations or anything on my head. I got a concussion, but that was it. I think it would have killed me had I not had my helmet on. And the guy that ran me off the road, turned out he was my supervisor. And he looked just like Obama. I'll leave it there. Yeah. His name was Matt. I'll never forget it. He was driving a white Nissan Maxima wagon. Those are cool cars, by the way, if you want to customize. I like wagons. But yeah, white Maxima wagon. And I didn't rat on him. I knew who it was that did it, and I didn't rat on the guy. I remember someone saw me laying on the road. Maybe it may have even been him, but they sent the Magic Mountain ambulance with their paramedics for the park. They sent them out to pick me up. Then they took me back to the little hospital in the amusement park. I don't know where my scooter was. Holy shit. I haven't thought about this in years. And they patched me up at their little clinic there, and then my mom came and got me, and I had such bad injuries, lacerations on my shoulder. That's where I got hurt, is on my shoulder. I had keloid scars on my shoulder for years and years. They're gone now, but the scars are still there. You probably can't see them. They were very painful. It split my fucking shoulder open because I was just wearing a t-shirt. But yeah, she took me down to the valley, down to like Panorama City, and I went to Kaiser, and they fucking malpracticed on my ass. They didn't fix me up right. My shoulder, to this very minute, is destroyed. Right now, my shoulder's so fucked up, but that's because I crashed a few more times on the shoulder snowboarding. So not all Kaiser's fault, but when they put me back together, or tried to, the original time, they didn't do a very good job, I don't think. Fuckers. So, yep. Got ran off the road. So I've paid my dues already. That was my first two-wheeled street legal vehicle, and it didn't deter me from continuing to ride motorcycles, that's for sure. it just made me respect the motorcycle a whole lot more at a lot younger age. So I was able to own fast motorcycles or whatever through the years, and I guess I'm had enough maturity not to kill myself on them, which I'm glad, you know what I mean? I learned my lesson when I was 16. I didn't want to go through that pain again. I certainly didn't want to fuck up my motorcycle like that ever again either. So my scooter lived. It got a bunch of abrasions on it and everything, but it lived. And, you know, I wound up selling it and getting another bike, you know, after that. But, yeah, I didn't let it deter me from riding motorcycles to this very day. But I ride like the world's going to kill me, like everything's going to kill me, like there's an animal about to run out every second. It is a bit spooky when I ride at nighttime. Damn, I'm just blabbing about motorcycle riding. I apologize. Yeah, so I'll close there. I don't want to bore you guys with motorcycle talk. So, once again, oh, I got 10 thumbs up. Very nice. Very nice. I appreciate that. Still have 5 viewers though. That's the cutoff point. Usually if I drop below 5, I'll end the stream. I went 7 minutes over. We're at 97 minutes. I know I showed you guys before already, but man, I want CB2112 magnets like that. I'm really cool idea. I never even really thought of magnets. You know, everybody does stickers. But I think magnets are even cooler. Yeah, that would be nice to do that. I wish I had like a die cut machine, a sticker machine where I could make all this shit myself. I do make all my signs are all handmade by me. All of them. Every single one of these. This is one of my favorites here. But every single sign is made with cardstock. I print out the logo after I design and make the logo. Then I print it out on photo paper. That's why it's glossy. And then I have several layers of mounting that I do to make it kind of 3D and more like a plaque. And then a little stand in the back. And a lot of these I've been reinforcing now on the back so they don't warp. But yeah, I have about well over a dozen of these. And I got to cut the shape out 4 times for every one of these. 4 different times. There's 4 layers. So it has to be cut to that shape 4 different times. That's tedious. I use just a pair of scissors and a razor blade. But it's kind of zen. It's kind of soothing. It, you know, being creative. I used to be a big time drawer. You know, I drew a lot when I was a kid, and I still have all my artwork, and it's all very good. Mostly graffiti art, believe it or not. I would be pissed if somebody graffitied my neighborhood, that's for sure, but I didn't graffiti anybody's neighborhood. I just drew it on paper. Alright guys, I've run out of words. We're at 99 minutes, so a nice round 100 will be good. I do appreciate y'all coming in once again here at the CB Lounge 2112, and when I sense that there's skip, I will come back. And hopefully that's sooner than later, because I like to hang out with you guys. That's for sure. So you guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time here at the CB Lounge 2112. Adios, muchachos. Bye-bye.